It is Immortals versus Faze. Whoever wins this one here moves into the lower finals to face off against T1. So the road to the grand finals, the road to be counted as the champions of the T1 VALORANT Showdown, there's still a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. And it starts off here. Is it going to be Immortals or is it going to be Faze moving forward? We're about to witness it. And it starts off with Asuna looking very aggressively towards this B side to see if anybody was there. A Boombot to move forward, and he's going to eat it. That's Kohler, the first to fall. But it's traded out by a Shock Dart. A second Shock Dart to Marv, and that's traded. 2 for 2. A 3 versus 3 now as JC Stanny opens it up towards the U-shaped hole to hold his ground. But Zachary made his way inside the A side, puts the wall up, and evens it up on a 2 versus 2, not a 2 versus 1. Nothing but battles, a push forward, a dink that comes across, and Som wins the fight versus Bjorn. This round now, unfortunately, Immortals losing that pistol round are forced on an eco, where they have a double stack here inside the hookah and 3 guys pushing towards showers for a bit of information earlier on. But it's looking very good here for FaZe Clan to win this round, at least control into this B site.
Oh, it's like Raze v. Raze action, but Corey comes out on top. Asuna, of course, will trade it out, but at what cost? JC Stanny on the opposite side, going to take down the opposition in mid. But they've got control of this B site. Spike going to be going down. The connector call guarantees 3 members pushing through. So the Cypher player playing towards the spawn probably should pull off and help his team defend this site.
The thing that's crazy, though, is that Corey got 2 Boombot kills in 2 rounds in a row. I've yet to see that yet. Is that going to be one every round? Who knows? Nonetheless, though, Def gets the kill long range with the Spectre onto JC Stanny inside hookah. One more looking to jump out. They're both in there at least. Gangsta, another Shock Dart kill. These abilities are looking good right now for the defenders as Gangsta with the Bulldog gets 2 kills and comes in with the defuse with 10 HP remaining. How the hell did that happen?
Now the showstopper going to make Corey push through aggressively and confidently. He knows that once he sends it flying, it'll end out with a frag. Won't find anybody. They'll likely get that spike down, but Gangsta has something to say about it with the Hunter Fury. And here comes the Immortals with the retake.
You at least tag one there inside you. A full roster retake right now for the Immortals, and Pure is the first one to move forward. Tapped in the face by Corey as he's holding on the other end as a raise. Asuna still with the operator on the top of heaven. That clock is still ticking on that spike. They're trying to molly out all corners possible, but Def and Corey are going to work with the angles that they have. Now enemy spotted, finally connects here is Asuna with the operator, and he's basically on his own with Gangsta trying to clutch this one. Now Asuna's left on his own, unfortunately, as Gangsta dies by the APC, connects with that shot, but nonetheless, the round is going to come in favor of FaZe Clan. It's going to be tied 2-2, and Asuna at least will be able to save his operator. And now into round number 5, though. You do have a little bit of action that happened earlier on towards the showers to try to get information, and Asuna unfortunately gets popped early inside hookah. At least he's traded out. No res coming up, unfortunately, for either of the Sages. Def is moving forward, but Zachary's going to be the one that opens up onto JC Stanny. A nice trade into hookah as well. That's going to give a chance for them to move in and get the spike plant, but there's still a Brimstone inside the site. And after that, it's going to get spotted. Kohler's still winning. They got the wallbang headshot onto Som as well. And now it's a 2 versus 1. The Rays moving forward, and it is going to be Corey to try to win this one.
30 seconds left on the clock. He doesn't really have a whole lot of time if he wants to push through, and he needs to fight his way through 2 members there on the site, the Brimstone and the Sova. Sees one, trying to shoot him through the Tuna-can, sends the paint shells, but it's the orbital strike that pushes him forward, and a great maneuver in the air. FaZe Clan looking towards B again, just sending out those feelers. Boombot going to be coming out here to try to figure out who is in a hookah, and now they will just send the kitchen sink flying. The Hunter's Fury going to be not connecting with anyone. Som, the bitter end of that. Asuna now going to try to find that last remaining member, pushing into the short, and that wall will guarantee safety as now the kills will start to come through. Def and Marv will fly in too, and the res as well puts Def back into the mix, but it's Kohler from a distance. Marv taking out his alter ego. It's just going crazy here on this B site. It's shot after shot. Gangsta gonna find Corey there with the operator. Now it's down to the 1v3, or make it 0v3 as Gangsta takes out Som. looking to touch his P's and toes as well, as they'll now start to push through. Cage is going to be triggered. The first shots come through. The headshot's good. Looking for more, but cannot find it. Orbital strike as well. Going to try to stop that plant. It's Asuna who's already here, and 2 kills. That's going to be the paint shells as well, sent flying. It's 3. Can he find the 4th one? 1, 2. Looking for the 4th. It's the shot from Marv, but Gangsta will seal the deal. Close round there for Immortals, all down to 1 final player. Corey, that'll take down Kohler, opening up this A site. It's still the 2-2 split for Immortals, so they only have to deal with 2 here. Gangsta is going to get spotted out by the recon bolt here. JC standing as well. Around the corner, nice. They go with Sam that takes him down, and it's all down to Gangsta here on the site. They got that spike down.
Yeah, knowing that they push aggressively towards the U-Haul, it's nice to put the Frost Orb down. Trades coming across as Marv has a setup for the Molly. We've seen this before with 100 Thieves, where it makes it very difficult for them to go for defuses, and with that, Bjork just says, screw it, I'm going to fall back and try to save my op into the next round. Right now in the back of the site, his teammates a double stack inside hookah, with Asuna and Bjork trying to look and set up this crossfire, but the Owl Drone is going to get so much information. You could see from this minimap, though, it's going to be an all-out split towards B, and the attack is coming in right now.
Yeah, Corey's going to find one to kick us off. JC standing, just trying to spray through and find something. Comes up empty-handed, will rotate back towards the tunnels. It's Faze Clan that have control, but Bjork finds one onto Corey. Still trying to look for more. It's a couple of kills that have been traded back and forth, but it's Immortals leading the charge. 3 for Bjork. They'll get that spike down, but it's Immortals that defuse it. Yeah, that wall has had a couple of Oreos and maybe some Doritos. It is as thick as possible. Shots here from Gangsta trying to find what else is on the other side. Hunter's Fury will end up finding Gangsta. Sam going to be leading that one and finds one to tag to boot. Switching to the operator there, be quickly punished. Now it's just down to the race player. Corey's going to find one early on. The headshot's clean. It's the spike now picked up, but
work in their favor. So they have the Cypher that's looking towards hookah with the camera on top of that. You already have Sova that's rotating all the way towards A, so it's looking to be a quick execute inside the A site, and Corey says, yes, we have what it takes. 1 tap from him, 1 tap from Marvin, and now, though, the trades come back from Immortals, so both Corey and Marv fall down. Too late here, Sam on a rotation as he gets headshotted as well by Kohler, and now on that quick flank, the big flank, trapwire broken down, position given away as Def and his teammate as Sage will try to retake.
Wall here, stopping Bjork from pushing closer and closer. On the opposite side, there's going to be a pesky player causing a little bit of trouble. The shots are not good. Def going to be coming out on that duel. Still, it's the 2v2, waiting for the opportunity to push through 2 in the showers. Def gets aggressive. Still looking for an opportunity to defuse the barrier orb. They're going to try to knife it down, but up from above, it's Zachary. It's Gangsta that trades it back. Def will seal that deal, and Faze Clan win a very important business.
And they didn't want to fully break that wall yet. They just want to let it thaw up in case they want to go for a full execute. Then they can work immediately by breaking that wall, then executing. And nice job there by Sam. Unfortunately, though, does not win that fight. I like the idea. Throw out the recon arrow, force him to try to break down the dart, then you peek out and try to get a kill. And they only get 1 out of that, unfortunately. So now B site is open for business. The spike is still far to get picked up, though. So it's going to have to be Gangsta to move forward and pick up that spike and try to work into B. The thing is, though, nobody has worked into B yet for the other 2 players. They're still playing it super passively, so they don't have that information in case somebody's playing for its elbow or whatnot. But thankfully, nobody is. Now they move inside the site with 20 seconds left on the clock. That spike is going to go down, and you're just playing Rocket Arena for Asuna, who's going to jump himself out into safety.
Now for the post plant, it's Asuna going to be rotating back over towards Hookah. A great angle on the spike as well. It's Faze Clan that have to push in, and a very difficult spot. The smokes are at least going to help out with line of sight, meaning that Immortals need to act a little bit more aggressively here to get the job done. Asuna trying to find the perfect angle, but I think he's going to show if he gets a little too close to the ledge there. Spike ticking down, the smoke clears, and now we'll see the fight begin. A couple of shots are going to kick us off. Gangsta will find Corey, all up to 1 player in Marv. Can he get the job done? Corey is actually quite near it. And we'll look to try to punish these players that are thinking that the spike is safe.
Yeah, no, he actually even got the kill before too, so they have to fight back forward, and they will. JC standing getting 2 headshots, and they'll be able to take that spike back. Move into A at the same time too, but Som is waiting there. Traded out once again. Gangsta moving forward, almost no HP left. Looking with the Owl drone to move out to try to find this last player. And it's going to be way too far for him to try to res his teammates as well. So it's going to be tough for Zachary now on this 2 versus 1. Even you have a Hunter's Fury, you have a Showstopper. It's not looking good on your end.
Not to mention that they forced up here, so they won't really have the economy, at least I think, in the round coming up ahead, which means that this potentially, if this is not going to go over to FaZe Clan, which is likely, because as you see here, going to try to push forward. The headshot's good. One more around the corner, still trying to play ring around the rosy. Orbital strike means Zachary has to push through. Simple, easy execute for Polar, gets that much needed kill. Gonna be nobody there on the opposite side. FaZe Clan still have 2 on this A site, and little do they know there are a horde of Immortals ready to push in. 2 through the showers, and the rest too short. Shot's gonna miss from Marv, and it's those jitters that I think are gonna cost him. Corey will be able to find one. Gangsta easily answers back with the Hunter's Fury. Face full of lead here for Asuna. Marv with 1, Marv with 2. Down to 32 HP, trying to make ends meet here. Bjor healing himself back up. It's the 3v2 Immortals. How are they going to defend this retake?
Well, Bjor here with Gangsta trying to clutch this one. Well, Bjor falls, unfortunately, so it's up to Gangster at you. A 3 versus 1 right now. They have a res, they have an orbital strike. Pre-fire shots coming through, and just to be safe, we put the orbital strike down right away. A TK is going to come across, though. They win this round here, but that TK is a lot because that's a lot of money wasted. So don't have that much money to work with, that much utilities, if you're looking at it at the same time, too. Boombot to move across towards Hookah, but Zachary's in a great angle right now because he heard nothing, or the Boombot heard nothing. He gets the kill onto Asuna, puts a Frost Orb on the ground as well, but Burlulu still wins that fight against him. Even reses Asuna to give back a 1-man advantage. Can they take this one back?
Oh, this is not looking good here for FaZe Clan. They also lost their resurrection. Neural theft as well to make matters even worse here for the side of FaZe Clan. They need to defend this push from Immortals. 1 member all the way on that A site. It's the rest of FaZe Clan that are here to try to stop this plant, but it's already too little too late. That plant will go down. Now it's Immortals using the buddy system to flush out the back of sight. The shots are good, but Som somehow comes out with the duel. JC standing, of course, get that refrag. And now it's the 2v3. FaZe Clan have a lot of work to do. Let's see how they shape up.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. It's grim right now. You have Corey alive, and you have Corey dead. Asuna aims it with the operator, and the last one to go. How does he get that tap with the ghost? How did he get that tap with the ghost?
What?
13-6 is going to be the final score here as Immortals punches a ticket through the lower finals, rather, sorry. They're going to face off now against T1 in another best out of 1.